Okay, so as usual, I'm running late, so I'm gonna have to be really quick with this. But I am going to the airport because I'm flying to Dubai tonight. It's like just gone 5 p.m. My flight is at like 9:30 from Gatwick. So yeah, and I'm flying business class. I'm super excited. I've flown economy so much the past year, and I couldn't face another economy flight. So I upgraded myself. My ticket originally was an economy ticket, and then yesterday, when I went to check in, I was like, I just can't face it. I cannot face another red-eye flight in economy. So I upgraded myself to business class. I'm very excited. It's been like a year since I last flew business. Anyway, I'm going to Dubai to see my friends out there. So there's Nigel, who is actually my old boss from like 10 years ago, and my friend Sarah, who I know from Google, when I was back at Google in London. And yeah, so just gonna have a long weekend really. It's Eid this weekend, so there's gonna be loads going on. We're going to a garage night at Pure White tomorrow evening. We're going to like beach clubs and brunches, and yeah, it's just gonna be like a really fun, chilled out long weekend. So come with, enjoy it with me, and yeah, I'll see you at the airport. Bye. An Emirates business class flight always starts with a glass of champagne, and they hand you the menu so you can choose your food for dinner. This is the cabin. It was a pretty quiet flight. Food-wise, I decided to start with the Arabic meze, and for mains I chose the chicken bazaar. Everything was super tasty. And then before I knew it, it was time to have a nap. The stars came on the ceiling, and it was cozy time. The blankets I adore. And then after I'd had a nap, I went to check out the bar, and I actually much prefer the design of the bar area to the cabin itself. They're quite different designs, but it's really nice just sitting here having a drink. You can have as many drinks and snacks as you like, and it's just like really nice extra touch to have this bar space available. And then before I knew it, it was time to land. Oh my gosh. This mall is actually insane. Okay, so I've arrived in Dubai, and we are just at Dubai Hills Mall. Nigel is in M&S getting some foodie bits, and then we're going to go have a look around the mall and then go for lunch. This is the Dubai Hills Mall, and they have this huge adventure park, and I wanted to go so badly, but Nigel said I couldn't because it's for kids only. So we went to Madinat Jumeirah for lunch, and Madinat Jumeirah is this fancy 5-star hotel, and we went to the Meat Cove for lunch, which is one of the restaurants there, and it's a steakhouse, and oh my god, when I tell you the food was absolutely unbelievable, like incredible, one of the best meals I had there, and it was such good value as well. Like, it was expensive, but it was worth it. That evening, we then went to Surf Club for drinks before going to Garage Nation. And you know those moments when you're just driving in the car with your friends, singing along to tunes, having a great time, you've got a city skyline in front of you. It honestly, like, that's one of my favourite memories. Those sorts of places and memories are like my favourite moments. Surf Club is in kind of a new part of the Palm, and it's been there for a couple of years or so, but it is so much fun. Honestly, I cannot recommend it enough. It has the best vibes. It is terrible for food, do not eat there, but the vibes are unmatched. Like, the atmosphere is so great. It is such a good drink spot, and I highly recommend it if you're in Dubai. We just got to Garage Nation. There it is, we're going in now. Is trying to negotiate valet parking, but we're not VIP, so I don't know if we can get it. So Nigel managed to work his charm and got us valet parking. I'm not gonna lie, we were ridiculous hungover the next day, so we basically did nothing. We went to the swimming pool, we just hung out at the swimming pool, and then we had a late lunch, early dinner at Twiggy. Twiggy is kind of known as one of the best places to go in Dubai, but honestly, it was overpriced. Like, it was beautiful, don't get me wrong, but it was so expensive and it was not worth it. Like, the portion sizes were so small for the price. I was not impressed. The food wasn't even that great, but the views, stunning. The vibe, stunning. Just expensive, like the rest of Dubai at the moment. However, we did then decide to kind of try and make the most of the rest of the evening. So we went over to the W Hotel on the Palm because we've been there loads of times before. We love it there. It's so great. So we went there. And I love the W so much. Like the whole hotel group and the kind of brand of hotels I really, really love. I've stayed at a couple of them, and the one in Dubai is just stunning. It's so beautiful, it's so cool. So we went to the bar on the rooftop and we had some more food there because we were still hungry. We had some cocktails, we had a dance. It's a great night. Oh gosh, guys. Once again, we were really hungover the next day, but we decided to go to a brunch. And we went to the famous Cove beach at Caesar's Palace Hotel. I was not really feeling it. I was not feeling great at all, so I left kind of early. And then the next day, after a good sleep, I took myself off to Dubai Mall while Nigel was at work because it was a Monday. I had my favourite hot chocolate from Angelina's. I had the most delicious breakfast, and honestly, it made me feel so much better after 2 nights in a row of very heavy drinking. I needed this so badly. I really needed like a really good big meal, reasonably healthy food, and a good old walk as well in air conditioning. And I really, really love Dubai Mall. It's just so great. There's so much to do there. I love big aquarium, and I'd never actually been in the aquarium before, so I decided to get a ticket and go inside. I don't know, I was kind of disappointed. Like, I wasn't really that enamored with it. I was expecting way more, and actually it's really small. There isn't a huge amount to see that you can't see from standing outside on the other side of the tank for free. It's like everything in Dubai at the moment is very overpriced. And I mean, you can see these cute otters, and you can also go and see penguins, and like they've got this really cool rainforest section as well, where they've got different like fish and animals and things like that. I did completely fall in love with this weird salamander type thing. It was so cute. I literally could not cope. But then I saw these birds and it just made me feel really sad. Like they're just stuck in these cages, and it just made me have a little cry. But then I went to see the penguins, and again, the penguins were so cute. Oh my gosh, I literally stood there for ages just watching them. But again, I just felt so sad that these poor penguins are stuck inside with no sunlight and not in their natural habitat. Like, it just made me really, really depressed. So feeling very sad, I kind of had a look around, and then I went back outside and I was kind of done with that. But I did go and see the big waterfall and the show, like the fountain show at the Burj Khalifa, which I always love. Now, I was starting to feel really, really rough again by this point. I get sick every single time I come to Dubai, so I just wanted to kind of sit on the beach, chill out in the sunshine, and not walk around anymore. So I went over to Five on the Palm because on Mondays it's Ladies' Day, so women get in for free on Mondays. So it cost me nothing. I literally went to the beach there, had a sunbed. I ordered some food. I got some sushi and a mocktail and a juice juice. I think this was a watermelon juice, and it was just absolute bliss sitting there in the sunshine. I stayed there until the sun went down, and it felt like I was truly on holiday. It was just so lovely. I love the Palm so much. It's such a great place. If I ever stayed at a hotel in Dubai, I would 100% stay on the Palm. And then we went to my favourite Mexican restaurant that evening because it was my last night in Dubai. I did have one more day in Dubai because my flight was an evening flight. So I met up with my friend Sarah, who I first met when I started working at Google a few years ago. And basically spent the day at Drift Beach Club because it's ladies' day, so it's really cheap, you get a drink included. Um, and honestly, I had the best time. It was so great just chilling on the beach, by the pool, in the pool. The beach is just beautiful. I really, really loved Drift. It was my first time there and I absolutely loved it. I had just had such a lovely time there. And Sarah actually lives at the Anantara Resort on the Palm, and she really wanted to show me around. And we also wanted to get out of the sun for a bit, so we went back there. And they've got a beach restaurant there. We had pizzas, and again, it was like right on the water, right by the beach. So really, really lovely setting, and it was just so nice to catch up, have some food. She showed me all around the resort and where she lives, and I cannot believe that she lives here. Like, they literally, you can rent or buy these apartments, which I find mad. Like, imagine living here. It was just insane. And then she drove me back, but we had to stop by Drift because I accidentally left some things there. But we got to see it with the sunset, which was lovely. And that is it for my long weekend in Dubai. Please subscribe if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and check out some of my other travel vlogs on my channel. Bye!